nation, and you attended, and you also attended Trump rallies, correct?
I've attended lots of Trump rallies.
Make America Great Again rallies,
yes.
many of them. And you
upbeat,
publicly,
optimistic, happy, wonderful, joyous
you
events.
publicly
yes.
endorsed his...
I've thoroughly enjoyed them. I've even spoken to them.
You endorsed him for president, and you attended his election night watch party.
I did.
And you consider Trump to be your mentor, correct?
No.
He's not your mentor?
No.
But he is somebody who you want the support of, and you have the support.
Yes, I do. I think he's a very, very brave man.
Because you are getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, correct?
Oh, I've been trying for years, yeah.
And
for 2 unanimous consent requests. I'm not going to challenge the farce as much as the gentleman and others, but 2 that letters to you, 1 to you and 1 to Commissioner Verkunen, pushing back on the framing of this hearing from 30 EU and U.S. academics.
Thank you. Without objection. Gentleman from Georgia is recognized.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Farage, welcome to the United States of America. This isn't your first time here, correct?
Correct.
You were here in 2024 in Milwaukee, weren't you?
I've been coming here since 1982 on a very regular basis. I work for American companies.
What purpose were you coming to Milwaukee for? Why did you come to Milwaukee?
I've been in Milwaukee many times. I think that particular
in 2024
was
the convention, the Republican
convention. I think
convention.
that's right. I think you're right.
The Trump convention.
I think you're right. Very good.
Where Trump was coronated.
Well, he won, didn't he? I mean, yes,
he had already won.
Happens,
we already knew who had won.
It's called political
And it was
parties.
his coronation, and you attended, and you also attended Trump rallies, correct?
I've attended lots of Trump rallies.
Make America Great Again rallies,
yes.
many of them. And you
upbeat,
publicly,
optimistic, happy, wonderful, joyous
you
events.
publicly
yes.
endorsed his...
I've thoroughly enjoyed them. I've even spoken to them.
You endorsed him for president, and you attended his election night watch party.
I did.
And you consider Trump to be your mentor, correct?
No.
He's not your mentor?
No.
But he is somebody who you want the support of, and you have the support.
Yes, I do. I think he's a very, very brave man.
Because you are getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, correct?
Oh, I've been trying for years, yeah.
And as it stands right now, you head up a party. How many seats in the Parliament are there?
651, if you include the Speaker, that is.
650.
Yes.
And how many how many seats does your party hold?
How many seats do the opinion polls say we're going to get next time? Is that your question?
I mean,
I
the
see.
numbers don't lie. You only have 4 seats, right?
I'm afraid so, yes.
And so you are indeed the leader of a fringe party.
Oh, I'm a fringe, all right. Don't worry about that. Yes, absolutely. Everything I've ever done.
And as a fringe party leader seeking to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, you need a lot of money in order to blow up like the MAGA movement has blown up.
What you need is a message of truth and a message of hope. And
well, you need money also, right?
Well, money's helpful, but it's not the primary thing you need.
So the first thing that came out of the chair's mouth this morning during his opening statement had to do with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And you're carrying water for Elon Musk today, aren't you?
From what I can see, Elon Musk is abusive about me virtually every single week. But it's a free country, so
but you never stop trying to ingratiate yourself with him.
Wrong.
Well, I mean,
wrong.
You are familiar with the fact.
Wrong.
You are familiar with the fact, Mr. Farage,
I have had a public fallout with Elon Musk.
That Donald Trump's campaign benefited to the extent of $250 million from Elon Musk.
Well, I mean, how much
you are familiar with that, correct?
How much did Mr. Zuckerberg give to the Democrats? I mean, this is what happens, and people are...
Well, he didn't give any money
let me be clear.
To the Democrats. He was sitting behind Trump with the rest of the tech bros, and you are here today to impress all of those tech bros, including Elon Musk. Isn't that correct?
I'm going to answer your question very, very honestly.
You need money from Elon Musk in order to get elected Prime Minister of Great Britain. That's the bottom line. Isn't that correct?
We consider all day, as long as the chairman allows us. I don't mind. I had a very public falling out with Elon Musk.
But you're still trying to get some money from him, though.
Over a political issue.
It's not about the prior disputes.
I'm sorry,
you're trying to ingratiate yourself with the tech bros by coming over here and
Can I get a cup of coffee or something?
And you're arguing.
We'll be here a long time.
What you're arguing is that the citizens of Great Britain should pay a tariff if these tech companies are not allowed to violate the laws of Great Britain.
No, I'm not. That was a falsehood put out by the British Prime Minister today.
You didn't say in your
Prime Minister's
statement.
Questions. I have never.
In your statement.
I have never suggested any of the kind.
You don't call
My statement
for
is very
tariffs
clear.
as tools to
My
force
statement is
Great
very
Britain.
clear. My statement is very.
You are not
it
calling
might surprise you.
You are not
Mr.
calling
Johnson.
for.
It might surprise you to know
Tariffs and trade sanctions.
Trade. You may not know this, but trade between our countries is actually rather important. You are the biggest investor in our country, and we're the biggest investor in yours.
Done is
and
come
Time of the
here.
gentleman from Georgia has
friends,
expired, but the gentleman
what you've
should be able
done,
to say
sir, is
some kind of
come here
response.
to the United
Regular
States
order,
to
Mr.
argue
Chairman.
The
that
time
your
He's been
citizens
rude,
should
he's been
pay a
disgusting,
tariff.
he's been hilarious.
Hang on.
No.
The gentleman's time has expired. I feel like we should give Mr. Farage a chance to respond to one of the many questions he was not allowed to respond to. So we'll give you 30 seconds, Mr. Farage, and then we'll move on to our next one. Because I know Mr. Farage does have to leave in about an hour, so we want to get through as many members as we can.
Number one, I had a public fallout over a political issue with Elon Musk. I can't be bullied by anybody. I haven't changed my mind. Last time I looked, he was being spectacularly rude about me yesterday. That's life. If we believe in free speech, we live with it. What I have made very clear.
Fixated on.
What I've made.
Hang on.
Sorry, no, this is my turn, I think.
Yeah, you got another
Thank you,
15
Mr.
seconds.
Chairman. What I've made perfectly clear in this paper is the situation we've got with successive pieces of legislation, including now the Online Safety Act, is a danger to trade between our countries. And allies and friends and trading partners have honest conversations with each other. I hope many American companies and politicians have honest conversations with the British government. I've not suggested sanctions at all in any way.
Good luck on your race.
The gentleman from California.
All right, picture this. A congressional hearing room that's supposed to be all order and decorum. Instead, it erupts into a viral political brawl. On one side, Nigel Farage, the UK firebrand, unfiltered, unafraid. On the other, Congressman Hank Johnson, coming in hot with accusations and rapid-fire talking points. What happened next? Pure, unfiltered chaos that peeled back the curtain on deep divides over free speech, political power, and the not-so-small matter of billionaire influence. So, here's how it kicked off. Johnson starts grilling Farage about his history in America, zeroing in on his trips to Trump rallies and the Republican National Convention. The vibe, immediately hostile. Johnson paints Farage as a foreign agitator, a MAGA mascot from across the pond. But Farage, he doesn't retreat. He actually leans in, calling those Trump rallies optimistic and joyful, and shuts down the idea that he's just some political sideshow. Instantly, this is not a witness who's going to roll over. Then Johnson goes for the jugular. He calls Farage a fringe party leader, basically saying, "You're irrelevant, mate." Farage doesn't even blink. He owns it, saying, "Every major movement starts on the fringe." He argues that real political change is built on truth and hope, not DC gatekeeping. But Johnson isn't done. He pivots straight to money, hammering the point that Farage needs Elon Musk's backing to matter. Again and again, Johnson repeats it. Farage, though, draws a line. He's publicly fallen out with Musk and says he refuses to be bullied by billionaires. At this point, things get heated. Johnson accuses Farage of carrying water for tech elites and trying to cozy up to American power. Farage fires back, calling out the double standard of U.S. megadonors and defending free speech as a principle, not a personality cult. Disagreement, even public hostility, he says, is proof of independence, not a lack of it. The interruptions start to pile up. Time limits go out the window. The chairman can barely keep order. It's clear. Nerves are raw and everyone's watching. Johnson shifts gears again, accusing Farage of pushing for tariffs and sanctions against Britain's allies. Farage rejects it flatly. He says he wants honest conversations about legislation, especially laws threatening trade and free expression online. Finally given time to speak without interruption, Farage doubles down. He reaffirms his independence, slams the idea of sanctions, and warns that overregulation could wreck economic partnerships. This isn't someone looking for US approval, it's someone flat out refusing to be misrepresented. Why did this clash go viral? Because it was real. It exposed the divide between debate and character assassination, between genuine questions and gotcha politics. Farage didn't just defend himself, he flipped the script and showed how quickly tough questions can slide into smears. By the end, one thing was crystal clear. Farage held his ground. The effort to paint him as a money-hungry pawn? It collapsed under its own weight. What was supposed to be a takedown turned into a spotlight on free speech, hypocrisy, and just how tired people are of scripted outrage. If you want more moments where hearings go off script and politicians actually reveal their real strategies, hit that subscribe button. Because sometimes the best drama in politics isn't written, it's unleashed.